Today on the channel, we're back at it with another Marvel Legends unboxing, and today we got the S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack with Nick Fury Jr., Sharon Carter, and Dum Dum Dugan.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got the brand new S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack. But for all your S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack needs and all your other needs, make sure you're hitting up DJC Collectibles. Use discount code ADOFDJC to save 8% on your entire order. Got to get a deal out there, and this is exactly what I did. Is I did get this from DJC Collectibles, a sleeper place out there. A lot of good stuff at DJC. Make sure you're checking them out. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. We'll do some comparisons later on in this video with some cool stuff that we've been wanting to do, or at least I've been wanting to do for quite some time. But let's look at the packaging on this one first off. It is a 3-pack here, and a good one that has a little bit of something new in the Dum Dum Dugan. It has Nick Fury, a guy we've had a few different times, but now we can choose our own adventure. And a very much needed updated Sharon Carter. So quite the 3-pack right here, and ways using the old ones with the new ones to get the most out of your molds, get the most out of your weapons and head scans, which is always fun to do. But big window here. If you run into this threesome somewhere out in the streets, they can sign it for you maybe. Who knows? Captain America, got their names down there. Hasbro, of course. Marvel Legends at the top. We got an age? Oh, we're at 4 and up. 3-year-olds. Mark, what do you think? Mark Summers on the couch, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not familiar with the McFarlane videos and Kyle Peterson 2.0 channel, but Todd McFarlane and, of course, one Mark Summers on the couch. Yes, Double Dare's own Mark Summers. He is my heavy. He is my muscle. And Mark, you said no 3-year-olds running around the compound today. Perfect. Don't have to get anybody escorted out of here. We love to hear that. Big window box, though, like I did say. Got little images on the side. Images on the other side. We're ready to go. Put Wolverine with these guys. They're all ready to go, too. And then you got a little artwork on the back looking good, jibber jabber down low. But a fun 3-pack. When this was first announced on one of those Hasbro streams, I was pretty excited for this one. Always wanted an updated Nick Fury as well. See you later, goodbye. Big Nick Fury guy, and of course, I think I do. Mark, do we still got that footage? Put that in. All right, we got the footage. Luckily, we're going to play the footage, of course, Todd McFarlane, Mark Summers, at the David Hasselhoff party. Party, I believe that was over Memorial Day weekend. They partied with David Hasselhoff, and of course, bringing it all full circle, David Hasselhoff, the one and only Nick Fury. We remember that movie on Fox, I think, back in the day. Oh, a game changer. See you later. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. How about a double plastic prison? We're going all out here today. We got guns, we got hands, we got weapons, we got a lot of fun. And then we got more hands, or more weapons at least here, and effect pieces, and we got the 3 characters. So we're loaded for bear with this S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack. We're loaded on the couch with Mark Summers and Todd McFarlane, and we're going to take this offline, get all these out of the package. We'll be back talking all things 3-pack from S.H.I.E.L.D. All right, we got the 3-pack out of the package. Let's go through and let's do it ladies first. It's ladies' night around here. Or actually, let's go effect pieces first. Why not look at those real quick? We do get effect pieces. These can be moved between all 3 characters. You can choose your own effect piece adventure, but you get the 4 small blast effects, kind of an orangish color. We've seen those before. We get the identical same effects, this time in a little fluorescent yellow kind of thing going on, a little neon yellow. We do have those, and then we do get the smoking entrails of the gun. Get multiples of those. Use those between both characters, and that is really the name of the game with this set here. So many weapons, so many extra hands, so many effect pieces. You can mix and match and move throughout. Really an army builder accessory pack is what this feels like in a lot of ways. But now we're going to dive in to Miss Sharon Carter. Oh, Sharon Carter, salt of the earth here, and we'll start with her hands first. Very easy to move back and forth because you know which one of the female hands. Those are going to be for her, of course. We do get 2 trigger hands going on, 2 splayed out hands, and 2 fists of Sharon Carter Fury punches and bunches coming at you. Watch out for that. So we get all kinds of hands with her here. But then we get down to the figure itself. Oh my gosh, almost forgot her weapons. How can I forget her weapons? She just got 2 different pistols. One's got a little silencer action on there. She's ready to go. Gray color, very plasticky. Do not really feel or look like real weapons. Obviously don't feel like a real weapon. Very interesting. You got the ends there, so you can put the effect pieces on here. But 2 smaller weapons for Sharon Carter right here. But now we're getting to Sharon Carter herself, as we do get 1 extra head with her. Definitely an improvement from the OG version. We'll bring that out here shortly. But you do get the long hair, blonde hair, looking very nice. Nice lipstick and lips on her. Oh, beautiful lips on her. Blue eyes going there. Very smiling head, looking very, very nice. Second head, a little bit madder, a little bit angry here. She got the blue eyes still, but the hair is back. Looking a lot like Lana back in the days. The old CJ Perry, if you know your wrestling women, I guess. Managed Miro and was married to Miro at one time. Very reminiscent of the head sculpt here. Her head, she means business on this one. This one, she's letting her hair down. She's ready to play. She's ready to hang out. Looking very nice, of course. But Sharon Carter looking interesting as far as body molds as well, as we do get the new body, the new updated body on her. Looking nice with those pinless joints. You know I'm a sucker for that. Of course, arms go all the way around for us. Butterfly shoulders in there as well. Bicep cut. Double jointed pinless elbows. Hands removable back for side to side. Upper hula hoop looking good. Those big old Sharon Carter splits if you do need them. Leg goes up, bend to the thigh, double jointed pinless knees, ankles up and down, side to side, back and forth. The usual articulation here. All white outfit, and then you get black shoes, which looks a little bit strange to me. All white, then into black. I don't know. I guess choose your own shoe adventure. Go black if you want to. Looking good with the belt throughout, and then you do get a holster on the side there to store one of her weapons. So you're ready to go. Deep V necklace with a little zipper right there. She's ready to get down to business. And then, like a young Todd McFarlane from the couch, she's got a high collar on here. She's playing those power moves. Power moves looking very good there. Now, does she fit on a Ringside Collectible Mattel stand? Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%. Ringside Collectibles. Look at that. She fits on the stand perfectly there. But a definite improvement, a definite upgrade on this Sharon Carter. And I got the old version right here. Very rough in the face and head scan. Of course, back in the day, hey, it was all we had. We were working with it. It was good. Now we see these improvements. You can easily pop this off. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. And I'm going to use maybe this second head here for her. Now, this is a very small head compared to this one. But I will do some glamour shots, check out some of these things. But definite improvement for Sharon Carter right here. Not that this was bad at the time, it's just time has passed it by. That's what I will say. So this one looking very, very nice. Now, I don't know if you guys were like me. When I first saw these head sculpts in that Hasbro thing, I thought back to, of course, the White Queen here. Of course, Emma Frost looking very nice. Took her head off already, but I do got a short bob hairdo for her, of course, as we remember. Well, we could easily use these head sculpts on her if we want a different take on Emma Frost. So that's, once again, the kind of army builder nature of this pack. Feels like you can do a little bit more with some things. You can easily put this on Emma Frost. And I don't look like this head's going to work. Too giraffe necky on this one. But I'm going to try this head over here. We'll have it in the glamour shot. So there is some choose your own adventure fun elements you can do. Maybe upgrade a couple of figures. Not just Sharon Carter, but also Emma Frost along the way. But Sharon Carter looking good. A drastic improvement over the last one here. But now we're going to dive into old Nick Fury. We'll start with the weapons with Nick Fury first. Of course, we get that patented pistol. Is it a Luger? Is it a Lex Luger? We do get that with him. Same gray color we saw with Sharon Carter. Always think of that with old Nick Fury. And then we do get some weapons, some blasters with him as well. Him and Dum Dum Duggan share two different, same version of the weapon. So I guess mix and match, so the same thing here. But you do get these two pistols. I got the magazines locked in the end of one of them. The other one does not. But we do get these two ready to fire off some rounds if you need to. Do get a nice little knife with him. Everybody loves a little knife, of course. Once again, you can use that for Dum Dum Duggan if you want to. Silver blade, black handle. usually a knife. So there it is. But then you get the big blaster weapon once again. See that with Dum Dum Dugan. Won't need to go through those weapons and knife, as we do get identical ones. So you can choose your own adventure, mix and match, change them around, do whatever you want to do. But beautiful black weapon here. I'm ready for that. Big rifle. They are heavy duty weapons here. They're loaded for bear. They're ready to take on Hydra. They're ready to take on anybody they need to. But now we get down to Nick Fury Jr., much like a young Nickelodeon Jr. Old Nick Jr. We got Nick Fury Jr. here. Now, Nick Fury Jr., of course, I believe came about based on Samuel L. Jackson playing Nick Fury in the Marvel Universe. So they made that kind of happen in the comic books along the way. But if you grew up as a kid, gosh, I don't know, when did Nick Fury come out? 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever you want to call it. This is what we think of. I think of the white guy with the eye patch that kind of looks like David Hasselhoff. That's what I always go through. But looking very, very nice here. This is what I think of when I close my eyes and I think Nick Fury. However, for a generation, or maybe two at this point, they think of a more Samuel L. Jackson style. Neither are right, neither are wrong. I guess it just depends what you grew up with. I grew up with this version. However, I already have this version on my shelf from back in the day, so I'll probably end up using this head on this body. But the beautiful thing is you can switch these heads around, and we'll do that for the glamour shots once again. Get a little improved head scan. Now you got both versions of Nick Fury. Or put this one on here. Choose your own adventure, as we always say. But a good looking head sculpt there, an improved one over the past version of Nick Fury. But now we get down to Nick Fury Jr. here. And the other cool thing, and I keep saying that, there's so many mixing and matching you can do with these things. We've had the Army Builder packs of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. You can pop this head off here, put one of those heads on here, put any random head on here. This could be a S.H.I.E.L.D. member for you. So there's a lot of mixing and matching that can be done. But of course, Nick Fury Jr. looking good. Got the S.H.I.E.L.D. emblem on the arm. Got the holster over the top. You do get a weapon here. The weapon is not removable. Belt all in white. Gloves in white. Forearm guards in white. Boots in white. Against the blue plain Jane S.H.I.E.L.D. uniform, I guess is what this is. Arms go all the way around for us. Of course, butterfly shoulders on him. Thigh cut. How about thigh cut? How about bicep cut? Let me get my anatomy straight. Double jointed pinless elbows, playing those hits. Fists of Fury over here. Fist of Fury over here, looking good. Hands removable. Got the articulation there at the abs. You got the traditional waist articulation. Those big old Nick Fury Jr. splits, known for his splits, as we know. Thigh cut. Double jointed, tight, pinless knees, but they're there for it. Boot cut, ankles back and forth, up and down, all the usual articulation. Got the holster on the side over here as well for another weapon. And as we talked about, loaded for bear, all the weapons you can need with these guys and gal over here. Does fit on a Mattel ringside collectible stand, so you know we're about that at the end of the day. Feeling good, looking good, Nick Fury Jr. But the star that stage and screen and this review for me is Dum Dum Dugan. Of course, he prefers to be called Dugan. He says, call me Dum Dum Dugan. A little more fancier. Or Hacksaw Jim Duggan's brother. Choose your own adventure with him here. But a longtime character in the comics, even into the movies as well. First time in the line, an all-star of this pack. This guy is going to stay as Dum Dum Dugan for me and probably the majority of people. But once again, you get the same S.H.I.E.L.D. body probably going on here, don't you? No, there's a little bit of differences in the belt, but you do get the same upper vest. Once again, little differences there. You do get the weapon. You do get the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo on the side. You do get the same forearm, same fist. Same holster on the side, so a lot of reuse between these two, but guess what? In the uniform, that makes sense. The head is the big different part here, is the difference maker. And it's interesting on Nick Fury Jr., you got a bit of a turtleneck there, so really the only dark part of the skin is going to be the head. So you could put, theoretically, a white head on here, whatever. It is truly an army builder, back and forth between Nick Fury, of course, the white version or the black version. You can mix and match, where this one, you got the white on the neck. It is actually different. But the star of this one here is, of course, going to be the head and the push broom there. Love the curly push broom. We're here for that. Big old bowler hat on top. The bowler hat is not removable. Looking nice, though. And, of course, the orange hair. Very stoic look, but a very cool look here. And I remember a comic book with Wolverine and Dum Dum Dugan way back in the day. I always thought that was a cool thing. Bringing it all back home like a young Bob Dylan is what that is. He should fit on a ringside stand as well, like his comrades. Maybe not a comrade, but you know what I mean. Plenty of extra hands, and these go between Dum Dum Dugan and Nick Fury Jr. You got the old pistol, the old shooter hands going on. You got trigger hands. You got the mangled hands, and you got the traditional trigger hands. So you can mix and match between either of these two. And to me, they both came with Fist of Fury ready to let fly. So did she. The hands are going to be going to the trigger hands. I'm going to have these guys all loaded for bear on my display. I don't know about you, but looking good. A pack that is really a must-have if you're into this aspect of the Marvel Universe, this side of the Marvel Universe, whatever you want to call it. I have a big shelf full of shield agents squaring off against Hydra. Going to mix all 3 of these in there and have them part of the collection too. So pretty fun to get this pack. Pretty fun as far as the loadout and all the accessories with this pack, as well as this one is very full. A lot of stuff going on in this pack, which is fun and gives you a little extra bang for the buck as far as I'm concerned, right here at this very table. But there it is, the Shield 3-pack. What are your guys' thoughts? A pick up, a pass, a long game, a no game? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over on Patreon. Patreon being the best way to support this very YouTube channel. You can also support the channel at ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson. Don't forget social media. SirPaul64 on the X. _Kyle_Peterson on Threads and on Instagram. So for a Shield 3-pack, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.